You made the claim. He did open kufr.
You're finished, bro.
How am I finished? Okay, respond.
Okay, so why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveal not to pray over the munafiqeen?
You didn't answer my question. You're asking my question with a question. You're asking my question with a question. You're asking my question with a question. Why did Ubay bin Salul make open kufr and the Prophet prayed over him? You have to answer this.
Hamza, what is this? Abu Said, you want to debate this?
Anyways, let me just say to your audience. Let me just respond to your audience.
Answer the question.
This guy, he said Ubay bin Salul did open kufr and the Prophet prayed upon him. So the Prophet ﷺ, he prayed over someone who committed an open nullify. So anyways, Assalamu alaikum. You just accused the Prophet of compromising the Sharia.
Listen, guess what? Not Muttadeen is also this guy's finished, bro. Not unaliving the Muttadeen is also, if you say compromising the Sharia, but if you read the tafsir and the explanation of the ulama, they say this is because of maslahah. Because of maslahah. The Prophet ﷺ said, I don't want the Quraysh to think that I unalive my companions. I'm about compromising, bro. Your own Sheikh, Rabi al-Madkhali, said the Prophet ﷺ compromised on talking.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Hamza. Listen, yeah. Let's keep the Q&A.
Don't start lying on the.
Okay, listen, brother.
Calm down.
Okay,
know your place.
Bro. Listen. Hamza, let's keep. Hamza, look, we're gonna keep the Q&A only to comments, bro.
What? Why only the comments? Why? Usually,
because we don't want to have another debate.
People are gonna rise and ask questions.
Debate, bro.
Okay, just one question. That's it. Only one question. That's it. Only one question. Only one question. That's it.
Ask the
person is gonna rise and ask a question.
He answered the question, and you kick him up straight away. خلاص?
Yeah, no problem.
طيب.
So from what I've heard, you said that Abdullah ibn Ubay, the way that he died was that Umar ibn al-Khattab unalived him, right?
No, that's Bishr al-Munafiq.
Bishr al-Munafiq?
Yeah.
I got you. This is just a clarifying question because some people misheard you saying Abdullah ibn Ubay, bro. So also this is their turn, is it not, bro? So I wasn't expecting to get this risen, bro. But خلاص, السلام عليكم, bro.
عليكم السلام.
Yo, assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام.
My question is for Al-Athari Kiri, inshallah. I just wanted to ask, since this conversation or debate is about tahakum, my question is, if someone had the option to choose between the Sharia, like to seek tahakum from the Sharia, or to seek tahakum from Al-Qanun Al-Wad'iyah, right, and he chooses the Qanun, right, that is from the man-made laws, right, so he has the option to choose, right, let's just say, for example, he stole, right, but he chose to go willingly, right, to a Taghut to seek judgment. Is this Kufr Akbar or Kufr Asghar?
Yeah, and it's Kufr Asghar, so long that the person doing it doesn't make istihlal, tafdeel, musawa.
Right, so for example, if someone had the option to like seek tahakum from Musaylim al-Kadhdhab instead of Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, and he went to Musaylima to seek tahakum, this is still Kufr Asghar.
Yeah, so these emotional examples you're using, they're not.
It's not an emotional example. It happened.
Only one question. That's it.
Okay.
Is that the question?
Yeah. Can you answer the question?
After the question, then Alhamdulillah, kick the question over. Barakallah fi.
Yeah. So it does not matter whoever does tahakum. The general ruling still remains. Whoever does tahakum to the taghut out of desires or out of desires without making istihlal or tafdeel, it's still kufr asghar. These hypotheticals, they won't get you nowhere, because the sabab al-nuzul was sent upon people who did tahakum to a kahin, people who literally said I have ilm al-ghayb, but the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said whoever goes to the kahin and believes in what they say, then they have disbelieved in what was sent upon Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Ibn Battah explained this kufr to mean kufr asghar. So yeah, these like emotional arguments. Oh, what if he does tahakum to Hitler, bro? I don't know, bro. Okay, it does not matter. the sabab al-nuzul was literally sent upon people who did tahakum to tawaghit, who literally claimed ilm al-ghayb, among the worst heads of the tawaghit.
Okay, next question, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. It's a question.
حياكم Allah to the host and the brother Muhammad. You did well. Allah reward you. But before I ask my question, I want to make sure that Ibn Faisal did actually say these things, so I don't, accuse him of something he didn't say. So my question could actually make sense for everybody. So Ibn Faisal, did you say last time when I spoke to you that when I asked you for a symmetry breaker from the Salaf, proving that al-hukm bighayri ma anzal Allah is kufr akbar, did you say that it has a similar, or if not, you said it has the same manat of tahakum to the taghut? I want to verify if you said that, yes or no.
What do you mean by the same manat? In what sense?
So you said,
in the sense that it's shirk.
yeah, you said that they have the same manat of kufr. So this is why this makes.
No, it's not necessarily. No, it's not necessarily.
Okay, so can you? I want you to explain, like, before I ask my question, so I don't misquote.
Yeah, like we already explained this, and I think the brother brought in the beginning of Sheikh Muqwa Fahad, Sheikh Ali Khadir, they mentioned this as well. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is revealed from his nafs, from himself, he's not referring or judging by a taghut hukm, or not judging by anything which is legislated to be.
No, I'm talking about istibdal.
This is what I'm speaking about. Istidlal in a specific case, like to another taghut hukum.
Yeah, so I was asking, can you prove, when I asked you what is the symmetry breaker to prove istibdal is different from the rest of the sins, you said it has the same manat of tahakum, if I remember correctly, right?
What do you mean by istibdal? We'll clarify this first.
Istibdal with something taghuti.
Okay, something taghuti.
Yes. You said it has the same manat of tahakum to the taghut, right?
Yeah. Someone judges by the taghut or
so they have the same amount. Okay, so I verified the first thing. Second thing that I want to verify, you said that this applies to specific cases, right? According to Al-Mizzi?
Applies to specific cases according to Al-Mizzi.
Yes. Istibdal. Or sorry, Al-Hukm bighayri ma anzal
the point I was trying to make is that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said يَحْكُم, right? The asl of what this is referring to is obviously aqadiyya, la aqadi, that is judging amongst people.
Specific cases, right?
Yeah, as a general definition of this, yeah.
Okay. All right. And by the way, if anybody just wants to make sure that I'm not lying, you can click on his page right now. In fact, I'm going to show it, right? Ibn Faisal al-Kashmiri said that Al-Mizzi, when speaking about the issue of وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ, he mentions that Al-Mizzi says that this is about specific cases. Make my screen bigger just so I could show this, that I'm not lying against him. And you can go on his page right now and you'll see it. Okay, so this is same profile picture. This is you, right?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Who said 544 is for specific cases? Right, this is him. Then he goes on and he quotes who? Al-Mizzi. He says, Al-Mizzi says, Jamaluddin al-Mizzi, senior student of Ibn Taymiyyah, says, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ الْحَدِيثُ فِي الْقَضَايَا, right? And this is in his book, right? Tuhfat al-Ashraf, right? Sahih? This is what you posted?
Yeah.
Alright, beautiful. Now I'm gonna ask my question. I just wanted to verify all that stuff. So just to show you guys, when I say, right, that this guy is an absolute jahil, and that's even the Khawarij, right, who are telling this guy not to speak, I'm gonna prove to you why the Khawarij were telling this guy not to speak, and that this guy, right, he doesn't fear Allah when it comes to speaking about the religion of Allah. Because if he did, he wouldn't have lied blatantly how he just lied right now. This is Kitab Tuhfat al-Ashraf bi Ma'rifat al-Atraf by Al-Mizzi himself. Same exact book. Okay? This is the source that he brought. Right? This is going to be volume 4, page 470 in this print. He mentions hadith. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ دال الحديث في القضايا. So I'm going to show you guys how Wallahi al-Azim, and by Allah, this guy is just freestyling it as he goes. This is the hadith he brought, right? Al-Mizzi mentions before it the letter dal. And he himself doesn't know what dal is, because if I asked him right now what dal is, he wouldn't know. Destroying deviance, do you know what dal means?
Nah, I don't know what it means, bro.
Okay, he doesn't. I know you don't. if you go to the Muqaddimah, volume 1, he says, وَعَلَامَةْ مَا أَخْرَجَهُ أَبُو دَاوُود دَال. So first of all, when he's speaking about a hadith, he's speaking about a specific hadith that is found in Sunan Abi Dawood. That's the first thing. So when he says the hadith, he's not speaking about the speech of the ayah, he's speaking about an actual hadith. Fil qadaya. So he saw qadaya, he said, oh, specific cases. And Ibrahim ibn Hamza, I want you guys to memorize this chain. And Ibrahim ibn Hamza, and Ibn Abi Yahya al-Ramli, and Zayd ibn Abi al-Zarqa, and Ibn Abi Zannad, and Abihi bihi. This is the hadith, right? Memorize this number as well. 3576, sorry. 3576. Let's go to Sunan Abi Dawood, 3576, page 425, volume 5. The same exact narration. And Abihi and Ubayd ibn Abdullah, Ibrahim ibn Abi Hamza, Ibn Abi Yahya al-Ramli, Hadathana Zayd ibn Abi Zarqa. So, when he says, Al-Hadithu fil Qadaya, it doesn't mean that Allah's words are about specific cases like you tried claiming. The chapter's name is Qadaya, ya Ghabi. Allah al-Musta'ad. The chapter's name is the chapter of rulings and the chapter of judges. Not that he's saying that this is limited to specific cases. Ya miskeen. Because what is the exact same hadith number? 3576. 3576. The same exact what? Chain. And he mentions, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. And just to give you a cherry on top, look what he says, Ibn Abbas says, الآية نزلت في اليهود خاصة. This ayah specifically for the Yahud, and Shu'aib al-Arnaud says, هذا حديث صحيح. So when I tell you guys that he does not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the way he speaks about Allah's religion, and he freestyles it as he goes, now the Khawarij themselves have to admit this, because look, Al-Mizzi is not gonna just randomly say hadith and that's it and say fil qadaya. No, you're lying. You saw the word qadaya because you're an a'jami jahil who doesn't understand the Arabic language, and you thought qadaya just means specific cases, but that's literally the chapter of the name of the chapter in Sunan Abi Dawood. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. He answered my questions. If somebody wants to come up and ask another thing, they could. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
And have him respond to it.
Yeah, can you respond to it?
That's actually funny to be honest with you. Look, I have no issue with being corrected on the dal and this and that. But you know the point is, when it's on the chapter of qadaya, but that doesn't change the point, because qadaya is still related to the hukm of the qadi, the one that is judging amongst people. A qadi judges in a specific case, so it doesn't change the point at all. Yeah. So nice try, Muhammad. And you still, by the way, still accepted the debate. Yeah. If you want to run this back, because your boy Athari couldn't, handle it. Yeah. Bro, I'm happy to do that, inshallah. Anyways, we can have another question. 1-2 more questions.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
You're saying I'm running a debate, bro. You see how much of a low tier you are? You think I'm gonna debate you?
I take that as winning, bro. I take that as winning.
Look how weak and pathetic you are. And you think that I would give the time to debate you? You can't even understand the scan you're using. And by the way,
yeah, I see that.
Just to tell you, if he doesn't take that video down, if he doesn't take that video down, he does not. That further proves he does not fear Allah. I'm just letting you guys know. If he doesn't take that video down,
if you don't want to debate, it's calm, bro. I know, bro. I know. It's fine.
Let's debate right now.
Do it now.
Let's debate right now. Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, debate. Yeah.
We can do it, bro. Another time.
Let's debate right now. Let's debate right now.
But it's 2 in the morning.
Let's now.
I said right now. Everyone knows. And I said from the beginning, tell Athari to hurry up because it's late here in the UK.
Let's debate right now. Let's do it right now, bro.
Listen, it's not US time, brother. I said,
brother, let's debate right now.
We can set it up. 100%.
No, we don't. I don't set up things with you. It happens right here on the spot.
Yeah.
You get caught. Look, you get caught, and I muzzle you every single time. That's the only way we're gonna debate.
Listen. Do you want to have a moderated?
No. Who said it has to be set up with you?
Because Hamza is your boy. Yeah,
I'm running. I'm telling you to do it right now.
He's moving right now, bro. So I know it's not gonna be fair.
Stop. Sure. Listen, bro. I know you got excited and all that.
If you want to have a fair debate,
right now.
You can only win with your
debates right now.
And mod abusing.
Exactly. Jaban. You're a Jaban. You're scared. I will debate you about tahakum to the taghut right now.
Only win if it's
Let's debate about tahakum to the taghut right now.
You can only
you can't debate now. You can't debate now. Living face, so you can't debate now.
Hey, Muhammad. If you want to set up a formal
Why are you
debate,
so scared to debate right now? Stop running. Stop running. Debate right now. Stop running.
Listen, it's not running at all.
Stop
You're not
running. Stop running.
A fair debate.
Stop running. Just stop
Fair
running.
discussion.
Stop running. Yeah, it's gonna be a fair discussion. Did you not just have a fair discussion right now?
Listen, no, this is not fair because your guys are moderating and he's already muting me.
You already came. You already came here. You already accepted.
Yeah,
now
because
let's debate right now.
I came on the condition.
Let's debate
that
right
we're gonna be
now.
a fair moderator. And
Let's debate right
as
now.
has
Why are you
shown,
scared?
he's been-
Stop being scared.
Wallahi al-Azim, I'm not scared. Wallahi
Stop
al-Azim.
being scared.
Wallah, uqsama billah, I swear by Allah,
Bro,
I'm not-
we heard
I'm
your
not, brother,
nervous
I'm not
laugh,
scared
bro.
to debate you, fam.
When you got
I'm not scared.
exposed on Al-Mizzi, you were nervously laughing.
No. Wait a minute, nervous laughing.
You got exposed,
No,
bro. You got
brother,
exposed.
Brother, listen.
You got
Muhammad,
exposed. Let's debate right now about tahakum to the Taghut.
Listen. It's about 5 o'clock in the US, bro. It's 3.
It's not 5 o'clock in the US.
Bro. I said, look, I need to go, bro. And
Oh,
if
now
you
he needs to go.
debate,
Now he needs to go. Why are you scared, bro? Let's debate right now.
Say wallahi al-Azim, I'm scared.
Wallahi, you're scared.
I'm scared.
Wallahi, you're scared. Wallahi, you're scared.
Say wallahi, I'm
Wallahi,
scared.
I just said it. I just said it.
Oh, wallahi, I'm scared.
Yes, now let's
okay.
debate right
So
now. If you're not scared, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, and let's debate right now.
Brother, look, you want to set it up? You want to set it up? We can have a formal debate.
It's set up right now. It's set up right now.
No,
Let's
okay,
go.
this is not a fair panel. This is not fair.
Oh, now it's not a fair
It's obviously
panel.
not fair.
It
You
was
know
a
you can
fair
only
panel.
win-
Look,
listen.
it was a
listen,
fair
listen.
panel. It
If
was
you're
a
not
fair
gonna-
panel,
Yeah,
right?
it was
When he was
fair.
debating this
No,
guy.
listen.
But now when I come up, it's not a fair
Listen,
panel.
Muhammad, you're not.
Subhanallah.
Listen, you ain't got the spotlight here, bro. You ain't got the spotlight. I know you like the attention, yeah. I know.
Attention from who, bro? You have like 500 followers. Attention from who? You have 500 followers,
Guy,
bro.
You guys worship M24. I know you love him, bro. I know you do. But listen.
Why are you scared to debate right now?
You can debate now. You can debate now. So issue with it.
Why are you scared to debate right now?
I'm not scared to debate right now.
Alright, so do it right now.
Okay, let's debate. Okay, let's debate him.
So do it right now.
Discussion because your boys are muting me, bro. Your
Do it right
boys
now.
are muting me.
Do it right
and
now.
It's late, and I told you, look, we can set up a fair debate.
Okay, alright, no issue.
Okay, one more issue is that one.
One second. No issues. One
Yeah.
second. No issues. Look. Let's see the extent that he's gonna go to avoid speaking to me. How many more people are requesting for Q&A?
I said it's the last question.
Oh, now it's the
Okay,
last
just two
question.
people. Just two people. Okay, only one.
I said one more.
So one
Listen,
second.
I said
So
one more
one
question.
person
I said
came
one
up.
more-
One
I said-
second.
I said one more question.
Abu
and I need
Sa'id
to go,
came
bro.
up and asked the question.
Listen.
Then
Wallahi,
foolish Jahil came up and asked the second question. And I came up and I asked
You can
another.
only debate, and your fanboys are cheerleading in the chat, yeah? You know why? Because they know you can only win if you're on your own boys' moderation, bro. I'm offering you a fair discussion, so it's fair for the people, and you're running.
Wait, now
You
it's
know
not
you
fair
can only
anymore?
win
What
on your
happened?
own
What
platform.
happened? How's it not fair?
How's it
You're
not
a
fair?
hypocrite.
How is it
You're a
not fair?
hypocrite.
How?
Yeah, you're a gaslighter. You're a
You're
modernist.
scared, bro. You're scared.
wait,
Relax.
wait, wait,
Relax.
wait.
Stop
How?
spinning all over your
Official how?
screen, bro. Why are you spinning all over your screen? Relax. Relax. Relax.
You're running from a debate. You're running. I know
Bro, we're
you're-
asking you to debate
You're
now.
running.
We're asking you.
Exactly.
I said, you're scared from debating on a fair platform.
Now it's
Yeah,
not
it's
fair.
here. Bro, I was fair to you the entire time. I was
why
fair
you
to you
need
the entire time. Right now, it's not a debate. We're asking you to debate.
Bro. Listen, you guys, you're deceivers. Yeah,
How,
you're liars.
bro?
You're liars, bro. You know why? Because you can only win while you're muting me, bro. You can only
Bro,
win.
we
on
didn't
your own
mute you in
platform.
debate. I didn't mute
listen,
you in
Muhammad,
debate.
everyone can see right now, yeah? This is showing.
Everyone can see that you're shook. Yeah, everyone can see you're shook.
Everyone can see in the chat.
Yes, everyone can see you're shook.
Bro, everybody is saying that I was fair to you. And to debate, I was fair
Alright,
to
one
you.
second.
Why
Let's
are we
do
muting
this.
you?
Let's do this.
It's not debate.
He's appealing to the chat, right? One, if he should debate right now. Two, if next time.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, you know,
He's appealing to the chat.
People should-
One, if he should debate right now. Two, if next time. One, if he should debate right now. Look, he ran away.
Yo, Allah, yo, what do you mean unfair? Bro, I was fair to him the entire time.
Bro, what's the difference between these guys and the Rafida? They literally run away. They literally run away just like the Rafida. Anyways, whoever has that thing clipped of this guy getting absolutely exposed about Al-Mizzi, send it to me.
I will send it to you. I will send it to you.
We're gonna make a nice video on this guy. This guy,
Yeah,
right?
inshallah.
You guys let him run his mouth too much with the insults. He was insulting. He was like giggling like a little girl. He thought he had it figured out. But look how, wallahi, look how weak they are, bro. Look how weak they are. Make my screen bigger. I'm gonna show.
Yeah, I'm making your skin bigger. Yeah, of course.
So, one narration from Tafsir ibn Abi Hatim al-Razi, right, just destroys his whole argument. Right? One narration from Tafsir ibn Abi Hatim al-Razi destroys his whole argument. The argument that the brother was posing is that if we're gonna go by the ikhtilaf of the ulama that do believe it's kufr, the kufr is batini and not zahiri. Meaning that the kufr is inside and it's not outside, meaning that this person is a munafiq and he is not a kafir. There's a difference between a kafir and a munafiq. And the munafiq is treated like a Muslim outwardly because his kufr is inside. This is Tafsir ibn Abi Hatim al-Razi, volume 3, page 337. He mentions the narration all the way till Mujahid. He mentions the ayah. He says that this came down, or this is speaking about the Yahudi and the Muslim man الذين تحاكما إلى كعب بن الأشرف. That this is speaking about the Yahudi and the what? The Muslim who did tahakum to Ka'b ibn al-Ashraf. So why is Mujahid calling the man a Muslim when he did tahakum to who? Ka'b ibn al-Ashraf. And the Muhaqqiq says, Isnaduhu Hasan. Right? So yes, nobody denies that the ulama, many of the ulama said that this is kufr, but the kufr is in the batin, not the zahir. Meaning that they're still Muslimin and they're treated as what? Muslimin. And the kufr is in the batin, and this is why the Prophet ﷺ says, Allah commands the Prophet ﷺ to leave them off. Right? Again, mentions again, مِنَ الْمُنَافِقِينَ تَنَازَعَ رَجُلٌ مِنَ الْمُنَافِقِينَ. And then وَرَجُلٌ مِنَ الْيَهُودِ. Again, the Muhaqqiq says, إِسْنَادُهُ حَسَنٌ. And a munafiq by ijma' is treated as what? As a Muslim by the Zahir.
But
By the Zahir.
he did major kufr though. He did open kufr.
Yeah. I know what he was trying to say, bro. And secondly, I want to add another thing, right? He said that Umar ibn al-Khattab, he wouldn't bring the narration of Umar ibn al-Khattab unaliving the man and being called al-Faruq, because he's a liar. He knows what's going to happen if he brought it. That's why he started giggling. He said, oh, I didn't need to prepare for you. I'm just debating you with my toaster, so I don't have the source on me right now. Because he's lying. He knows it's weak. He knows that narration is weak. And in fact, what's accepted from the ulama is that Umar was reprimanded by the Prophet ﷺ for unaliving this person, and that it was mentioned in the narration that this would be hated to be legislated for this type of person to be unalived. And the Najdiyya mentioned this in their Sharh of Kitab al-Tawheed. This guy's trying to go around say, oh, brother, you didn't read up enough. Bro, you can't even read, bro. You sound like Khamenei and Khomeini when you're reading Arabic. Just stop. So, the narration that he was bringing is weak. Secondly, the narration that is sahih and accepted by the ulama is that Umar was reprimanded by this, okay, and that it was mentioned. The Rawi, the Rawi mentions that this was hated to be legislated. Allah hated this to be legislated, meaning that this isn't what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to unalive this person. And this is speaking about a very specific manifestation, which should have been mentioned, of tahakum, which Allah describes in the ayah. Allah mentions, and if they are called, right, to do tahakum, to seek judgment from Allah and His Messenger, you see them turning away. They turn away, right? And they do tahakum to the taghut. This is the specific manifestation that he's speaking about. Because if he's going to try and say that rejecting tahakum to the Quran and the Sunnah, or rejecting tahakum to Allah and His Messenger in all manifestations makes you a kafir, this guy is a zindiq, and he's going to have to takfir the Sahaba. Because At-Tabari mentions in his tafsir that some of the Sahaba, right? I'll bring it right now. 1 second.
While M24 is bringing that, I'm at the gym right now. I'm just going to drop in 2 seconds. Ikhwan, the funny thing is, he was saying this was an unfair panel, it's an unfair, everybody's muting him, blah, 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 blah. Why are you up here in the first place?
No, yeah, exactly, not only that. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing.
SubhanAllah. Yeah, Ikhwan, I love you guys for the sake of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
May Allah bless you. Wa alaikum salam.
Also, M24, I just wanna add an extra point to the athar of Mujahid about the munafiq who did tahakum to Ka'b ibn Ashraf was still labeled as a Muslim. But continue your point, inshallah.
Yeah, that's exactly what the narration, it shows Mujahid saying that he's a Muslim. But everyone, especially anyone who speaks to Shia, anyone who speaks to, people that try to attack the Sahaba for the issues of Jamal and Siffin, they know that Allah mentions in the Quran, in Surah Al-Hujurat, I think, verse number 9, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, he says, وَإِن طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا. So Allah describes these people as what? Mu'mineen. That's the first thing. فإن بغت إحداهما على الأخرى فقاتلوا التي تبغي حتى تفيء إلى أمر الله فإن فاءت فأصلحوا بينهما بالعدل واقسطوا إن الله يحب المقسطين. And Allah mentions that if two groups of believers fight, then reconcile between them. And if one of them transgresses over the other, then fight the transgressing one until it returns to Allah. For when it returns to Allah, reconcile between them, for Allah loves the ones who reconcile. Okay? Let's see what Al-Tabari mentions. By the way, this is what the ulama literally used to describe Ali ibn Abi Talib, Muawiyah, Talha and Zubair, that this ayah applies to them. Keep in mind, the Mufassirun say that this ayah applies to them. Let's see what Tabari says. In Tafsir al-Tabari, volume 10, page 283, he mentions, فَإِن بَغَتْ إِحْدَاهُمَا عَلَى الْأُخْرَى فَإِن أي يقول فإن أبت إحدى هاتين الطائفتين الإجابة إلى حكم كتاب الله لها وعليها وتعدت ما جعل الله عدلا بين خلقه وأجابت الأخرى منهما فقاتلوا التي تبغي حتى تفيء إلى أمر الله يقول فقاتلوا التي تتعدى وتأبى الإجابة إلى حكم كتاب الله. That this means فإن بغت means that they rejected seeking the hukm of Allah, meaning that this applies to whoever this ayah came down upon. So now this like wallah, I'm very close to takfiring him because he's made crazy shirky statements. This borderline zindiq, okay, this borderline zindiq is gonna have to takfir the Sahaba, takfir Ali ibn Abi Talib, takfir Muawiyah, takfir Talha and Zubair, right? Because the ulama mention that when it comes to them, the issues of Jamal and Siffin, this ayah applies to them. Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 9. Right? So it's very simple. If you try to say rejecting tahakum to the Quran and the Sunnah and all of its manifestations is kufr akbar, then you're gonna have to takfir the Sahaba.
So yeah.
Barakallah feek, akhi. I also want to add, just go back to the point about Mujahid radiallahu anh. He called the munafiq who did tahakum to Ka'b ibn Ashraf, the Kahin, he still called him a Muslim. And this is from Tafsir al-Tabari, right? Where is it? وقال آخرون بل نزلت هذه الآية في المنافق واليهودي اللذان وصف الله صفتهما في قوله ألم تر إلى الذين يزعمون أنهم آمنوا بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك يريدون أن يتحاكموا إلى الطاغوت. This ayah, this is supposed to be kufr akbar according to them. This is quite literally their istidlal for why tahakum to the taghut is kufr akbar. ذكر من قال ذلك حدث عن مجاهد في قوله فلا وربك لا يؤمنون حتى يحكموك فيما شجر بينهم ثم لا يجدوا في أنفسهم حرجا مما قضيت ويسلموا تسليما. قال هذا الرجل اليهودي والرجل المسلم اللذان تحاكما إلى كعب ibn al-Ashraf. So Imam al-Tabari is saying Mujahid, he called the Mujahid called the munafiq who did tahakum to the Taghut, and he was the same munafiq who was the reason of the revelation of ألم تر إلى الذين يزعمون أنهم آمنوا بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك يريدون أن يتحاكموا إلى الطاغوت. And Ibn Faisal, he claims that this ayah is it is kufr akbar unrestrictedly, meaning based on this ayah tahakum to the taghut is kufr akbar unrestrictedly. So why is Mujahid saying the same Yahudi who is referenced in Surah An-Nisa ayah 60, why is he saying the same munafiq is a Muslim? And also, like, I'm still accepting Q&As, inshallah, if any person wants to come up and ask questions, inshallah.
Yo, Hamza.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a video. You can get a video.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But Allah, that guy is actually saying you're being unfair, bro. I was fair to you. I was fair to you the entire time. Why is the moment?
Bro, he's complaining. Look.
Yeah, no, the moment I'm 24. Why is this? Wow, out of nowhere, I'm being unjust. I'm being biased, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Also, also the people in the live, make sure to follow the account. I'm gonna post a lot of videos, and also make sure to check my stories as well and join my library server, inshallah.
Yeah, so Akhi Hamza, I got a question, right?
Yeah, what is it?
I just read a couple of comments. It's really crazy. Someone said that Allah having blood is from the unknown matters. We don't affirm it or negate it. Akhi, what's his hukm?
As for this, ask Abu Sa'd for this. Ask Abu Sa'd.
Bro, what's the hukm army? He says Allah has blood.
He says it's
he
unclear,
says that.
Akhi. We can't deny it or accept it, Akhi.
A'udhu billah. So it's unclear to... Okay, so blood is najis. And if you're doing tawakkuf on something najis for Allah, this is kufr. It's kufr. Because it's possible, it's possible that Allah could have this thing that's najis. We just don't have a nas for it. A'udhu billah.
Yeah, Qatali was justifying. He was saying, just because AMJ said it, it's unclear to us, Akhi. The wahi of Ahmad Musa Jibreel.
Statement. Yeah, that's an ugly statement. And the lawazim is problematic.
Anyways, I just wanted to rise and say that. Assalamu alaikum.
And also the ulama, such as Ibn Taymiyyah, also negated blood for Allah. Like Allah ulama negated blood for Allah, yeah.
Bro, if blood gets on you have to do wudu again, bro. It's najis. It literally it puts you in a minor hadith. But what was I gonna say? This guy wants to come up.
What?
This guy is it's like a sururi khariji. Yo. Like
I'm sururi khariji now.
Yeah, it's like you're between like Torayfi and Alawani.
Yo, do you have a question, Qassab?
Ask your question.
It's fine though, it's fine. I have a genuine question. It's not like I'm trying to attack or something or debate. I have a genuine question. The ayah you just mentioned, you say it's minor kufr.
That's not necessarily what I'm saying. Because the ayah itself, it's a khabar, right? It's not like, for example, when Allah says, وَمَنْ لَمْ يَحْكُمْ بِمَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. It's not a ayah which is saying what the hukum of this doer is directly. Rather, this ayah, it was revealed upon munafiqun as-siyun, who inwardly, they had rida, they were pleased and content with the hukum of the taghut, but outwardly, they didn't display that. Outwardly, they said that we did not do tahakum to the taghut because we believe it is correct. Rather, we believe the hukum of the taghut is incorrect, like what Ibn Kathir said.
So you say with the istihlal, it's minor kufr.
What?
I didn't understand. Wallah, I didn't understand.
Okay. So it's kufr akbar in the sense that this ayah is kufr akbar in the sense that the people it was revealed upon, they were kuffar in the batin. In the batin of these munafiqeen who did tahakum to the taghut.
But in general sense, it's not major kufr, you mean?
The action itself of tahakum to the taghut, it is not kufr unless this person has is content with the hukum of the taghut, or he is, he's content with it, he doesn't hate it, or he believes it's better than the sharia, or he believes it's equal to the sharia, or he believes it is halal to do tahakum to the taghut.
I have an audio. I once sent this to Muhammad. He asked me to send it to him. And it's not a well-known audio. It's from Sheikh Fawzan. Wallah, I'm genuinely asking, explain what he's... Look, listen, if someone who's been practicing the deen a little bit, or any Muslim who goes and hears this audio, he thinks, who doesn't, the one who rules with what Allah has revealed, it's major kufr. Just listen to the audio. I'm not trying to debate or something. Just explain to me what the Sheikh means, okay? I'm genuinely asking.
Yeah, inshallah.
ألم تر إلى الذين يزعمون أنهم آمنوا بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك يريدون أن يتحاكموا إلى الطاغوت وقد أمروا أن يكفروا به. هذا هو الطاغوت، من حكم بغير ما أنزل الله. ومنهم الحكام الذين يسنون القوانين ويلغون الشريعة، يجعلون القوانين محلها، يستبدلون الشريعة بالقوانين. هؤلاء قوانين. هذا هو الطاغوت الذي يحكم بغير ما أنزل الله. هذا طاغوت. هذا.
Yeah. If I just listen to this audio, okay, from the Zahir, from what a normal Muslim understands, explain to me.
Okay, inshallah. So, one thing you have to know is you cannot just take one quote from the sheikh or one quote from a sheikh and just run around with it. You have to take all of their applied,
listen, it's from my dars. If I sit there and randomly in one of his lectures...
Let me finish. Okay, you cannot just take one quote from the sheikh and run away with it, and you don't compile all of the statements of the sheikh. You have to look at all of his statements in regards to the mas'ala of hakimiyya to truly know his position. Okay, as for the audio you showed, right? This is a general statement, right? He's not saying that. He's talking about a specific surah of tahakum to the taghut, and that is when the rulers, they enact man-made laws and they do ilgha of the sharia. And the position of the sheikh was explained in M24's channel. If you want, you can go refer to that. But
he didn't explain the audio. He explained the other audio, which is well known. But
but still, like, you don't necessarily have to explain that specific audio. The audio can be explained.
It's just, for me, it's very interesting.
By his other fatwa.
Imagine you sit in his dars and then he says something like, he brings the ayah, أَلَمْ تَرَ لَلَّذِينَ, and so on. And then he says, and he talks about hukam, and he says they're from them, and
let me continue.
Randomly you just sit in one of his durus and then you have to study all his other work to understand this 2 or 3 sentences of him. It's a bit, I don't know.
Akhi, listen, okay.
I don't even
But this what you're bringing is just rhetoric, right? It's not a logical reasoning. You're just using rhetoric which it's not it's not reasonable with the actual fatwa of the sheikh, right? You're just using like emotional rhetoric. Why would the sheikh?
It's not emotional. It's just, why do you have to?
It's like
rhetoric. A fatwa, why do I have to look into it so deep when it's simple sentences he gives in the dars? Why do I have to look at all his kutub and all his
because with any sheikh, you need to take all of their
but you don't need the sharh of his words. It's a bit.
Okay, it's not a sharh. It's taking all of his statements and not isolating them. That's it. Of course,
so
you're telling me if I sit in his majlis and then he says this, I have to know. Go ahead. If someone asks me, okay, what do you understand from the majlis you just were sitting in? I have to tell. No, wait. I don't know what the sheikh was talking about when he said, when he spoke about tawaghit and hukum bi ghayr ma anzal Allah and hukam. I have to say no. I didn't understand what he said. Wait. Let me just quickly research everything he said about hukum bi ghayr ma anzal Allah and tawaghit.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What my point is? My point is one. I'm not trying to debate or or tell you how hakimiyya is or what the sheikh stands is. My point is that, wallah, I don't understand your stance on hakimiyya. I thought I knew the stance of your people on hakimiyya. Once I knew that you said if you do istibdal, if you replace the whole sharia, then he's a kafir. Then you used to say if he does tashri', he's not mushrik, he's still a Muslim. Then you said if he does tashri' al-'am, I feel like your stance changes
It's not
every 3 months or every
it goes back
half
to
a year.
mafhum al-mustalahat. It goes back to understanding mustalahat. You just it seems you think of certain terms in your head, and when we use those terms, you think we mean the same thing. No. At-tashri' when the brothers mention that the one who does tashri' is not a mushrik, they're referring to at-tashri' lughawi. And at-tashri' lughawi is simply bringing in man-made laws and ruling that upon the general population. That's it. Now the scholars mention that this form of tashri' is not kufr. Even Shaykh Fawzan says this. But when the brothers mention that tashri' of the complete, like tashri' lughawi of the complete sharia, and when Shaykh Fawzan says this, he's referring to complete replacement of the sharia. And obviously complete replacement of the deen, a complete replacement of the deen of the balad is kufr akbar, because you've replaced the religion of the land.
Okay, so this I knew. This is your stance. So if someone wait, I want to ask, if someone takes all the sharia 99% and then leaves 1%,
by 99%.
You know, he rules by 99% with democracy and 1% is sharia.
Okay, go on. It's your thing.
Yeah, so first of all, the sharia does not work like that. It cannot be quantified into percentages or anything like that. The ulama just say, they give an example. Whoever invents man-made courts, whoever creates them and sets them in his balad, in his country, to the point where these mahakim qanuniyya, they become more prevalent and more dominant over the sharia, then it becomes kufr akbar. There isn't like a 50% or 20%, because that's not how the sharia works.
Wasn't Shamsi always asking this question? I once saw a video where he said,
can you make it faster? It was supposed to only be one question, that's it. Then after I'm
yeah. For example, the Salaf and the ulama of the past, they say Darul Islam is that which the ahkam of Islam has, you know, the higher, basically. It's more a balad which the ahkam of Islam is more prevalent and has more dominance over the ahkam of kufr. Did they then ask, like, oh, what if the ahkam of kufr, it becomes 51%? That's not this is
one opinion. There's also the opinion, if there's no sharia, it's darul kufr. And if it's no Muslims but sharia, it's darul Islam, like there was in Russia back then.
Wait, hold on. Yo, did you ask a question?
Yeah, I have two other questions.
No, only one. I have to handle that faster.
Okay, one, I forgot about anything. I had one question left.
You can ask him. You want to let him ask one more, or do you have to go now?
I have to go now.
Yeah, one question left. Let me think. I just forgot it. Give me 10 seconds. With the... You listen? Muhammad, he has this Telegram channel. And there he apparently explained one of the quotes of Shaykh Fawzan. I think it was in his book, Ma'na Tawud. If I'm not certain, but I think. And the Shaykh, he said something like, if you... It's major kufr unless for two exceptions. You know which quote I'm referring to?
I think I do, but you can just get to your question, inshallah.
I didn't understand at all how Muhammad explained it, because in the quote from Shaykh Fawzan, he says in these two exceptions, he says it's major kufr unless, and then there are he mentions the two exceptions, and he says one of them is if he does istihlal in one aspect, if he judges in one aspect and he does istihlal.
Okay.
And the second one I forgot. But you know which quote I'm referring to?
You're gonna have to bring the exact quote from the thing you're picking from. You have to bring it the exact. Because
I know your friend doesn't have any time for this.
What do you say?
I think your friend Hamza, he doesn't have any time.
Yeah, I know. But I'll quickly respond. Then the brother can go. You're referring to.
I can search the quote, but I think you.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that another time. Because I can make a live. You can join me if you want.
Yeah.
But so you're gonna have to bring the exact quote that you're thinking of from Sharman al-Tawud, because I think that's the book.
But you generally understand my problem. My problem is that if I look at the words of the shuyukh and the explanation of this masala.
Look, I get it. It just
I feel like the only
misunderstand sometimes.
It's just the only way for me to understand this masala correctly is to to find Muhammad and find his Telegram channel. Otherwise, I'm khariji, طال, and
no, it's not like that, bro.
You know, because if you take
after I'll start live. Come to my live.
Okay.
What's up?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, no, I'll make a live. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Alaikum
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.